100%-ish. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, no, yeah, actually, I resigned from Dillon as of 3 months ago. Actually, I give a 6 months notice. So I'm entering a career change actually. So I'm going to agriculture. So I'm moving out of the city and planning to hop onto a farm apprenticeship. So for this growing season, so I leave at the end of March, but the condo's going up for sale in early February. So it's getting listed next 2 weeks, I think. So next week is kind of just at home packing things and painting and fixing stuff up. No, it's just myself. Yeah, makes it a little easier. Oh, it's always been a passion of mine. Just the things on the work here that so Parks Canada is creating the new urban national park at Rouge Park in Toronto, and so as part of that, they're going to be opening up bids for leases on farmland, which is actually accounts for like 50-60% of the park. So there's opportunities for new farmers, and I'm looking to start a small scale vegetable production. So that's kind of the push for doing the apprenticeship, to kind of get more experience under my belt before submitting. I'm sure they're gonna have like bids for lease, so it'll be more of a formal bidding process. But yeah, so that's what's in the works. Yeah, well, I figured I couldn't do like even at 4 weeks. I think it'd be a bit wouldn't work out too well. Yeah, so yeah, thanks. Yeah. So yeah, we're hoping. I was talking with Sabrina about this, and we're hoping to get the sign off and confirmation from the MNRF before I take off. Yeah. So as part of the response to the MNRF, just answering some of their questions, we're going to provide some like final drawings. So there's Sabrina listed a few drawings that we're looking for. Sure, perfect. That'd be great. Yeah, probably a clean one would be better. Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Curtis. Okay, bye. Sorry about that.
So I scanned this and it pulls up a different thing. I went to equipment assets.
Great.
And then I just press this.
Yep.
Beep, boop, beep. I probably have this.
Yep. Now that's all grayed out because you can't edit that.
Went to long-term checkout.
Nope, you don't need to go with that. That's like tracking the history of it.
Okay.
So yeah, go back to the top there. So that's what I was trying to show you here. Was you click on it, the little gear in the top corner.
Okay.
Yep, that'll come up with action items. So then you scroll down, there should be long-term loan checkout. Yep. Then I'll record your user log, so then your expected return date. And if it's long-term checkout, now if you're going to be building this, if you're going to be building this out, you could do long-term. Oh yeah, it's going to be short-term because you're not going to be using it for a. Yeah, probably just do the day then. Oops. Yeah, and I've actually adjusted the checkout even since our meeting yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just based on feedback. So it's item checkout.
I'll check back in Sunday. Okay. Yes. Yes. No.
No for,
Item calibrated.
okay.
Alone with.
Just type in your name.
Shouldn't that auto-populate? Because I'm the one, I'm the user. So you can check it out for other people. Is that the point?
That's where the user login at the top is. That's this. So user login, that automatically records your email. So we know you're the one checking it out. Now, you might not be the one it's on loan with.
Okay.
That's why there's a duplicate of that.
I haven't put a project number, but it's multiple.
It's the same. We treat it the same as an enterprise invoice. You put in one, and then when we get the auto-populated form at the end of the week, well, it'll probably be next week because you're going to be returning it next week.
Because that can be. And what is that? The point of that form?
So
Is
it's
that
like
to get money?
it's like an invoice.
Okay.
So we'll,
We aren't billing the client for this. It's just worked into our budget.
it's really it's supposed to be cost recovered, right? Turbidity meters, they're recoverable. Now, the way it works, or it's supposed to work, is there's also a standard cost recovery form that's supposed to be submitted every month. So treating this the same, you submit whatever equipment's been rented out. Say it's the turbidity meter, and you say you had it out for such and such days. It gets sent in with the finance code, and then that gets billed onto the project draft, and then so it's up to the PM in the end of it whether they write that off or send it through. So if this has been a project that's been ongoing right now and we haven't been recovering costs, then all of a sudden turbidity meters pop on, that's probably not going to be looked at. It's great, so it's moving forward. So that's really where, instead of sending we could set it up in a way where it would send the reports automatically to units to finance, but instead we set essentially a middle person, myself right now, to have the form sent to. So then we can put like that standard sign-off form that Wendy attaches under the enterprise invoices. So you can have your field staff review it to sign off on it, or maybe it's not recoverable or anything, or you have multiple project numbers on it.
Yep.
Something like that. So that's the way that's really going to be treated.
Okay. Well, I think I did it.
Yep, checked out.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do that with my GPS. Then check these in.
Checked out to Sean Robinson. Yep.
So check it in, I just open it up and open the gear.
Yeah,
and
so
then
you
check the option.
you'll see when you go to check it back in, the way the actions work is there's a standard action. It has a return function. So for the returns, it pushes anything that's returned down to the bottom. Somewhere, where is it? No, I won't have it on because I didn't check it out. But, no, it'll go up to your gear.
Just suppose.
Nope. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. Item check. Yeah, it pushes it to the bottom, so it's because it's a return. That's like one of the instructional videos I'm gonna put because Joe Amato had that question. It's like, where did it go? I don't see it.
I don't know if Bo will be able to. I haven't calibrated one of these in a while. Looks like
Oh, we need more vials. I forgot to bring them up.
we need like I don't trust that water I put in here will be what it says it is. This isn't super clean. Like I believe when we get these calibrated, they provide us like 0, 1, 10, 100.
Like the Pine, the vendor does?
Don't they?
I don't remember.
I feel they should.
Well, we have more, they're just downstairs.
Oh, I'm not going to calibrate it for tomorrow's visit. When I
To
get back.
calibrate. I don't know, it's beyond me. I can't make you do it. It's just what I've been told from Preston.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it moving forward. Just
Well, we're gonna send them in for a maintenance and like a proper calibration, anyways, right? So, oops.
and like some clean vials.